Oh, let's get everybody. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Demo, SWV music. Now, guys, this little punk ass dog is barking in the background, but that don't mean I can't give you Celebrity Drunk today. And brother Tariq Nasheed has been weighing in on the fresh and fit situation as of late. So has Phil Scott, so have I. But this picture sorts of tells it all. And I remember I posted this picture of, Myron in the bed with, this guy. And again, I don't think this is like, this is how Caucasian guys play around. So I don't really think this is what is considered to be gay. Based on, I'm from California, right? And so I kind of know how the white dudes kind of operate. And this is not like, I don't think this is really a gay thing. Okay, I know other guys think that it is, but I don't think this is really what this is about, right? And the guy that's posted this picture is named Eric Wessel. I'm assuming he's the guy that's hugging on Myron. Now, Myron's out to show he do got his hands underneath him. That definitely looks suspect. So I gotta give him a "oh my god" sound effect.
Oh my god!
But this is very interesting what he says. Can I get some dating music? A big happy birthday goes out to my boy. I'm Rue Foodle today. Leaving soon for Georgia, then Texas. I'm gonna miss my loud black buddy. Aesthetic photo. Hashtag pause. Hashtag soon. Hashtag baby come back. Now stop the show. I didn't see that. That is suspect. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? Okay, that is a little suspect, bro. I'm trying to help you out here, but that is sort of, it is sort of homoerotic there. But I think I want to get back into the key thing that Tariq Elite said on his comment, on his post on Instagram, which is angry music. The rabbit hole keeps getting deeper with Myron Gaines, aka Amru Furu from the Fresh and Fit podcast, who said that foundational black Americans are PUSEY and lazy, and white supremacy is in the past. Well, it's interesting because even though Myron, I think he worked at Homeland Security, for all intents and purposes, he lived a criminal-free life. He did everything according to the system. He was a law-abiding citizen. He did what the society told him to do. But it's interesting that Eric, who understands that Myron is probably from Sudan, he says, I'm gonna miss my loud black buddy. Now that's very interesting. Why can't he just say that you're his loud buddy? Or I'm gonna miss my friend. Like, one of my best friends is actually Caucasian. His name is Snasty. Shout out to him. We've grown, we've been best friends almost for like 20 years. Whenever my graduation came, he was right there at my college graduation. We did all kind of crazy stuff, right? But he would never refer to me as like my loud black buddy. I got another buddy of mine who is a Filipino, one of my best buddies in the world. When I refer to him, I don't refer to him as like my loud Filipino friend. He's just my friend. But if you look at this white guy, so I'm gonna miss my loud black buddy. Why does he say that? Because there's a difference between his buddies and then his loud black buddy. Because that's racist in itself. Okay? And again, this guy, fresh, I've heard him say some things that are questionable, but it's his white supremacies in the past. Well, you're his loud black buddy. In other words, you are the token Negro. Like, that's what you're there for. And he's not the only guy that, and I'm not trying to start any beefs or anything like that. We talk about guys like Donovan Sharp. Okay? This is who these guys are referred to. You are the token Negro on the block. Okay? So we're going to make an exception for you, but just understand that you're not the rule. You're the exception. And if you mess up over here, you're out. All right? Just like O.J. Simpson was he was the black buddy until something went on. And the only way you can get in contact with people like this, is you have to be non-threatening. You can be loud long as you're non-threatening, long as you're not talking in ways that elevate your people. Like, for example, like my friends that I have, who are non-black, both of them grew up around mostly 99% of African Americans. So that's why it was more easy for me to bond with them, because we grew up in almost around the same neighborhood. Especially my boy Schnetz, he grew up in Heights. So it's easy for me to understand, him understand my way of life and thinking and stuff like that. My boy Jason, he's a Filipino dude. He grew up in the Bay around nothing but blacks. So, there we go. So the way that I talk and the way I think, it don't shock them. But in order for you to be around a lot of whites in mainstream society, you can't talk really about having the kind of views that I do, where you want the blacks to be on the same level in competition with whites, and you want to help your people first. You want to support your women. You want to support your people. Those conversations are, most people are not going to want to hear that from other groups, and what people will do is blacks who castigate other blacks get accepted by whites. Again, I want to go back to the black conservative conversation. All right. And my good buddy, Brandon Tatum, he commented the other day saying that I had him wrong, maybe some of the other black conservatives wrong. But I'll just not even, I'm just going to say for some black conservatives, I won't say all. So just in case. But for a lot of blacks out there, and I'm not talking about just black conservatives, but I'll talk about blacks like, the Fresh and Fit, for example. I'll use them. The only way that people like them are accepted, and I hope that the black liberals and black conservatives will agree with me. If you have a history of castigating blacks, you're talking down on blacks. All right. If you have that history like Fresh and Fit does, okay, I won't even use the political people today. I'll just use them. But there is something that is convenient, and I will use one black conservative in particular, the Amazing Lucas. The Amazing Lucas had a history of castigating the African American community on his YouTube show. Okay, he had a big following. He was right up there with the ABLs of the world, which I like his show. Candace Owens up there. He's on the rise. The Amazing Lucas, once he changed his tune and started calling out certain Caucasians for what they are, he lost like 80% of his support cast. It was gone. And the reason why it was gone is because if you stop castigating blacks, certain people don't want to be around you. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially if you are in the like Donovan Sharps of the world, I'll call them out. People like that will always have white friends who kind of go towards the racism route, because why? They are castigating blacks. And just like Myron has been called the loud black friend, who knows what he says about blacks to these people. But at the end of the day, they don't respect you. You're still the loud black friend, okay? And you're kissing their butts, and they're still never going to accept you. And that's all that I'm trying to say. And I'm not trying to say every black conservative is like Myron or Fresh and Fit, but I'm saying that there is sort of a situation where if you have a large Caucasian audience or friendship, especially amongst those who talk about the left or Democratic, something like that, and it's about the black community, this is what you get. And I kind of want to talk about that today. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.